Jerry Van Dyke.
I'm Ken Matz. Coming up in seconds on Channel 10 News, Mark Heimbaugh's mother reads a special poem to her missing son on the anniversary of his mysterious disappearance.
I'm Jane Robelo. Also tonight, major advances in the treatment of arthritis.
I'm Herb Clark in the Weather Center. Shopping or travel plans this weekend? I'll have the Earth Watch forecast.
And Old Blue Eyes, the Philly Connection, next on Channel 10 News.
5 ounces of milk make every 3/4 ounce Kraft single taste better. How do they do that?
What? Every year, the Big Dipper pours milk all over the moon, because the moon's made of cheese. Then the astronauts scoop up the singles.
More milk means better taste, and every 3/4 ounce Kraft single is made from 5 ounces of milk.
Melted moon.
Unlike imitation cheese made mostly with oil and water.
Pardon me?
Milk makes Kraft singles taste better.
K-R-A-F-T, they're up there.
Friday, November 25th, 1994, the night new information is revealed about what's wrong with the city's 911 system.
The night a New Jersey man who said he wanted to marry a corpse is accused of murder.
And the night a U.S. airplane flying from Philadelphia has problems landing in Boston. The story's now on the Channel 10 News.
WCAU-TV. Now, Ken Matz, Jane Robelo, Ron Burke Sports, and Herb Clark with exclusive Earthwatch weather. This is Channel 10 News.
Good evening, I'm Ken Matz.
And I'm Jane Robelo.
And our top story tonight, 2 weeks after the beating of Fox Chase teen Eddie Pollock, the controversy shows no signs of settling down. It was 2 weeks ago tonight, November 11th, that Pollock was chased and attacked by a group of bat-wielding teens outside St. Cecilia's Church. He died the next day. It took another 4 days until Tuesday, November the 15th, for Philadelphia police to make the first arrest in the case. So far, 5 teens from Montgomery County and Bucks County are charged with Pollock's death. The next day, Eddie Pollock was buried. Hundreds of mourners crowded inside and outside of St. Cecilia's for the funeral mass. Then, on Wednesday, November the 23rd, new developments. Channel 10 obtains copies of 911 recordings. The tapes show 911 operators being rude and insensitive to callers pleading for help as Pollock is beaten.
And that's where we are tonight. Philadelphia's 911 system considered to be in a state of emergency. Residents and city council members are calling for a complete overhaul. And tonight we hear from the union representing the 911 operators. Channel 10's Dennis Woltering has that story.
It's like, oh my God. Listen, if you don't calm down, he gets no help. You understand that much? I'm trying.
The controversy over 911's failure to respond to the bat-swinging brawl that left Eddie Pollock bleeding to death has had a serious effect on 911 operators and dispatchers, according to their union representative.
They're very distraught and very concerned about what happened to this young fellow. But yet and still, they did the best they could.
Reds Malden argues it's unfair to blame the 911 operators, but admits some 911 call takers may not know such familiar Philadelphia streets as Rawn in Northeast Philadelphia.
Is that R-H-A-W-N? We've got kids being beat up, and no one wants to help us. I'm trying to help you, ma'am. I have to first understand you.
Is there a lack of training?
I would say so, yes. Our dispatchers receive about a week of classroom training. The rest of it is OJT, on-the-job training. They learn as they go.
Eddie Pollock could be alive today if they had responded sooner.
Yes, and Eddie Pollock could also be alive if the kid didn't hit him with the baseball bat and if the young girl didn't say what she said. She was absolutely
Malden,
right.
This is an emergency system that's supposed to save lives when people call.
That's right.
16 people called in 40 minutes and they didn't
That's
respond.
right, and then you have to look at it this way.
But how do you account for that?
It came from different areas of the city.
Defenders of the operators blame a system in which calls can go to different operators who don't realize they're all hearing about the same incident.
The calls go into the police computer in order of priority. Things like police assists, shootings, and rapes are priority 1. Fight is way down here in priority 3 and lower. The dispatcher is scrambling police to the most important emergencies, things like police assists. The glitch in the system, which turned out to be deadly this time, a failure to recognize when a lot of people are calling about a fight, it should be a priority 1 emergency too.
Dennis Woltering, Channel 10 News.
And tonight, Philly cops speak out on the swirling 911 controversy. They told me when 30 calls come in and 5 radio cars are on duty, someone will have to wait. But they also said they deal with operators who don't know how long it takes to get from here to there, or even, in fact, where Rawn Street is.
Well, the problem is they're not required to know the city.
They're not required to know the city?
No.
The people who answer 911 are not required to know the city.
All they have to do is take the information they receive over the telephone. Actually, it's been going on for a number of years. all throughout the city. There's no one particular section of the city in particular.
If I were to ask you the one thing you wanted to say on television about this whole situation, what would it be?
Get your act together down at 911.
Both those officers asked to be disguised. They felt their supervisors wouldn't allow them to tell me 911 operators need to be better trained and, more importantly, need to be seated next to the radio dispatchers.
Philadelphia Mayor Ed Rendell has not commented publicly on the 911 audio tape since you first saw them broadcast on Channel 10 2 days ago. Mayor Rendell returned to his home in East Falls tonight after a brief vacation. He chose not to answer any questions. The spokesman said he was too tired to be interviewed after a long flight home. But across the Delaware Valley, the 911 tapes and the controversy continue to be the talk of the town. Conversations about the 911 tapes are topic number one on local talk radio. Some African-American listeners told WHAT radio host Cody Anderson the white community is just now finding out what they already knew.
Do you think that the inconsistencies with 911 will continue in the African community?
It's been going. Your president of council told you that. He said he knew about it. He said it ain't nothing new.
City Council member Janie Blackwell called in and said public hearings on the subject are inevitable. Stay with Channel 10 for continuing coverage of this story. We'll bring you the latest developments as they happen.
Well, it's more trouble tonight for U.S. Air after a plane flying from Philadelphia experiences engine trouble. U.S. Air passenger jet made a safe landing at Boston's Logan International Airport tonight after the pilot shut down an engine because of loss of oil pressure. The MD-80 is a twin-engine plane fully capable of flying on one engine. 34 people were on board that flight from Philadelphia, but it was just over 2 months ago a U.S. Air Boeing 737 crashed near Pittsburgh, killing all 132 on board.
A bizarre story in South Jersey tonight where authorities say an obsessed man killed his ex-girlfriend and then planned to marry her corpse. Forrest Fuller is accused of strangling and stabbing Jody Myers to death. The man from Browns Mills was arrested in a West Virginia bar. Police said that he told a barmaid his dead girlfriend was outside in his car. Officials in Burlington County say the 20-year-old woman was killed Thanksgiving Eve in Fuller's trailer in Pemberton. He then allegedly went to work on the night shift at this Wawa, took the receipts in the morning, and left for West Virginia. Along the way, the 28-year-old man called Myers' mother with this message.
He was going to go to Florida, and he was going to put the victim in a wedding dress and put the ring on her finger at that point. And he had indicated to the mother that he was going to then send the finger and the ring back to the mother.
He's always got mad and a little crazy and done that, you know, but never